I got to talk about what happened last week. You're down over in the TC Twin Cities down there and with the development camp. How did that go? What did y'all learn at that camp?
That was awesome. I had an absolute blast down there. Biggest thing was just to go down there and see where I'm at compared to everyone else and get a gauge for what it takes to be at that level. And yeah, that was pretty fun for me to experience.
Yeah. Did you, have you been a Wild fan growing up?
Yep, I've always liked the Wild.
There you go. That's
Yeah, pretty sweet.
experience you probably won't forget anytime soon. Max, obviously you had an incredible year this last year, Mr. Hockey. Did I even say congrats for that, man? I said development camp. I was like, Mr. Hockey's like this compared to going to Minnesota Wild develop. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you're a Mr. Hockey, winning the state. Did fantastic. But way back when, Max Strand was just a little sport out here, right? And he was just trying to figure out how to do drills and stuff like that. Do you remember those days?
I do, yeah.
What do you remember from those camps? Do you remember specifically, when you were a youth, like who were some of the guys that you looked up to at those camps?
Yeah, so growing up, we always had the Roseau Hockey Camp, and the high schoolers would come back and run it for the week, and it was always fun to, be out there on the ice with them because those were the guys you looked up to, like Zach Jan. I remember he ran it for us a couple times. It was fun to go out there with your kind of idols that you like to be around. And
So who were your idols for Roseau in town here that you most looked up to growing up? Doesn't have to be just from the camp, but just like in general.
When I was really little, I really looked up to Aaron Ness. He was pretty sweet on that '07 team. Then, years went on. Zach Jan came through, Aaron Huglin, obviously. Those were all guys that we all kind of looked up to, I feel like.
Yeah. So now it's a bit full circle because now, I was just talking to one of the moms out there and they were talking about how looking forward their kids were to being able to, Bismarck, and she heard about it from Paul, obviously, and then Aaron obviously knows them, but then heard you're going to be there and said her kids were just beaming. They were so excited to be able to be on the same rink as like a Huglin and a Strand and stuff. And what is that? Do you get like how much these kids look up to you and how cool of an opportunity it is to be able to skate with them and run a camp like that? How much does that mean to you?
Oh yeah, it means a lot, because yeah, like I said, when I was a kid, I was always looking up to these guys who are running it out here, and now I am that guy who's out there running it out there with Aaron, and I hope all of those kids look up to us the way that we did to them back in the day.
Yeah. I was telling Aaron that Roseau is not your average or your typical. It's way up here. It takes forever to get up here, but it's great when you're here. And really, hockey's obviously a big deal. Polaris is too, but hockey's a big deal here. How much has living in Roseau and this community help you get to where you are now?
Oh, it was everything. I mean, coming out here, free ice whenever you want it, really, and skating with all your buddies, just get dropped off at the rink and skate for hours. That's right out here is where it was all made. So,
yeah. What's if you're looking back, you're gonna be, how old are you?
18.
18. You're still kind of a young pup, but you're a little bit older now. Kind of looking back at when you were a squirter, growing up, and what's the most important thing for young kids to do if they want to be a Mr. Hockey? What do they got to do at a young age?
I would say just get out on the rink and have fun. That's where it all comes from. If you're not having fun out there, you're probably, you're not going to want to work at it. You're not going to want to keep getting better. So, get out there. You wouldn't work hard and stuff, but have fun at the same time as you're doing it.
Yeah, and like I kind of see, I told Aaron this too, I see the format for what you guys do here, what you guys are working with, but someone that's watching this on TV tomorrow won't know whatever because they're not here seeing it. So what do you guys try to do at this camp?
Yeah, we start off the day, get everyone warmed up a little bit, then we run through some drills, and we do that for a little while, and then we like to finish off with either some small area games or a scrimmage for a little while, just to keep all the kids having fun and make them want to come back the next day.
Yeah, and then just wrapping up so those boys can do their job, because I gotta get they're gonna be they're breathing on my neck. I can see it right now. But talking about just like you're not done with high school here at Roseau now, but the incredible senior year that you had. Did you have like was that like something in your goal, like, hey, like I can do this, I can become a Mr. Hockey, or did it just kind of happen?
Well, I always wanted to be, my goal at the beginning of the year was to be a Mr. Hockey finalist. So that's what I was working for all year. And then, yeah, then they called my name and I won it, and it was pretty surreal, pretty awesome.
And then, how the hell is a talent like this escape from the state of hockey, Minnesota? You know, how did we, you know, I'm gonna say we, I'm not even from Minnesota, I'm from Wisconsin, but, you know, I'm joking around about that, but how excited you know, to be, you know, it's gonna be down the road, but being at Vermont, committing there and gonna be playing in that program, and it's a solid program. How excited are you to kind of be over there?
Oh, I'm very excited. Yeah, I got to go out there and visit it, and you know, I loved it out there. I loved the coaches. I loved the campus. Loved the city. I loved everything about it. So I think I'm gonna have a good time out there.